As Nigerians resume work after the Christmas and New Year break, they are back to the daily nightmare of a traffic gridlock on the Maraba-Nyanya Expressway, and workers in the axis, especially residents of Karshi Town, a suburb of Nigeria's Federal Capital Territory, want the federal government to speed up completion work on the Karshi-Apo Road so that the agrarian communities can easily evacuate their farm produce to the market. Some of them who spoke with Clearview television crew on a fact-finding mission on why construction work on the road is being unnecessarily delayed said when completed, the road will help address the present traffic gridlocks that have continued to make vehicular movement on the Abuja-Kefi Expressway a nightmare.
This is Karshi Town, a suburb of Nigeria's Federal Capital Territory. Residents here are mostly farmers whose greatest challenge is how to transport their farm produce to nearby markets with ease. Reprieve, however, came their way when the 30.25-kilometer Karshi-Apo road was conceived as an alternative route to ease the daily traffic gridlock that have made it difficult for workers, traders, farmers, and other commuters plying the Yanya-Maraba axis of the ever-busy expressway.
We are suffering. We cannot continue like this. Look at the time. I have meeting today in the office. Now look at when I'm going to the office. So we need alternative road. The Karachi-Orozo road, the FCT minister should look into it and get it open quickly so that people can use there as the alternative road. Because right now people are suffering. How can we stand in this hold up for over 2 hours? Manpower is going, resources is going.
The alternative road was to serve as a bypass for residents in adjoining communities, particularly the agrarian communities, to evacuate their farm produce to various markets in the Federal Capital Territory and the neighboring states. However, 11 years down the line, the dream of completing the road remains elusive. A visit to the site reveals that only skeletal construction work is ongoing, with some of the site engineers and tractors on ground. The idea behind commencing work where the community is situated, many believe, gives the impression that the road may have been completed or gone very far, as many would only notice the portion that is close to the communities. However, a little drive away from there reveals that 11 years on, the project is still in progress, leaving many wondering what could have been responsible. Some concerned residents who spoke with Clearviewtv want the Federal Capital Development Authority (FCDA) to come to their aid by ensuring the quick completion of the road to ease transportation, open up the communities, and help in the evacuation of their farm produce.
This road is over many years now. They did not finish the road. So if they finish the road, it will help us. Because people are going farm and people are going up Apo, it will be like shortcut for them. Then it will help us for the business we are doing. Yanya, AYA, out of too much. So if they finish this road for us, we very appreciate.
People that they are going to walk through Gariki, Maitama, Apo, is short way to follow Nyanya to AYA. This road is short. Our request is that let them complete the road. It will help not only me, everyone at the community from here to Nyanya and Sabon Karishi, others place. We will really appreciate. We need government to complete the road for us.
Sani Suleiman is another resident of Karshi Town. He smells foul play and wants the supervising authority to change the contractor handling the road project.
Now ACC do better work, reach the Kufai. From Kufari come here, the road no good. I'm from Kufai go Shori, the road no good. The work no they move. Now only thing they do now, they do that for that place. Every day gas, the company they bring gas, the people come sell the gas. They know they do work.
Suleiman recalled how the FCT Minister Mohammed Bello visited the road shortly on resumption of duty in 2015 to assess the extent of work. At the occasion, Bello gave a 6-month ultimatum for the road, which was first awarded at an initial sum of 6.4 billion naira and later reviewed upward to be completed. In spite of the ultimatum, the project is yet to be completed by the contractor Calcutta Engineering, believed to be owned by a relation of former President Goodluck Jonathan.
The government they see the work now. Anytime they come, they see Minister give the company 3 months, he not do anything. The minister never come back. And me, every day I follow the road. Now, man, the road I come back now. Now, farm I come back now. The road no good. Oh.
Clearview Television made efforts to speak with the minister or any of his agents, but to no avail. Series of letters written to the minister's office were received and acknowledged, but an interview is yet to be granted to date. Recall that the FCT minister had, upon resumption of office in 2015, promised to complete the 30.25 km Kaisha-Apo road in 6 months. But 7 years on, the road is yet to be completed, making the minister's promise another political statement. Construction work on the all-important road was started by the Jonathan's administration and inherited by the Muhammadu Buhari's administration, whose second 4-year tenure ends in May 28, 2023. The worry is, will the hope of the people using the Kaisha-Apo road again be dashed?
I am Nkiro Obuli, glad to be back. The founder of Dar Communications PLC, owners of AIT Radio and Television, Chief Raymond Dokpesi, has been released by the United Kingdom Police. Dokpesi was arrested on Sunday at the Heathrow Airport in London. Dokpesi was delayed on Sunday by immigration after a trip from Frankfurt on a Lufthansa Airlines flight that arrived in the UK. Dokpesi arrived via Frankfurt from Abuja on a Lufthansa airline flight and was invited off the plane before other passengers disembarked. He was delayed at the airport for some hours before his passport was stamped, and he was cleared by the British immigration officials for entry into the country. His visit to the United Kingdom is not unconnected to the invitation of the People's Democratic Party presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar by the British government to share perspectives on issues around the 2023 presidential election. The media founder is the Deputy Director General, Technical and Systems of the People's Democratic Party Presidential Campaign Council. Chief Dokpesi expressed gratitude to all for their outpour of love, prayers and support following the news of the incident, and reassured that he is hale and hearty. Investigations are ongoing over Saturday's terror attack on a train station in Igweben, Eastern Central Local Government Area of Edo State. An unspecified number of passengers waiting to board the train scheduled for Warri in Delta State were reportedly kidnapped. The Edo State Commissioner of Police, Mohammed Nkwara, and the Deputy Governor, Philip Shaibu, visited the scene of the incident this Sunday. Shaibu assured or confirmed the kidnap of some of the passengers and assured that the victims will be rescued in the shortest possible time.
We are putting pockets like that. It is normal with situations that we find ourselves. Why Edo as it will not be a base, you cannot say the same with other states, neighboring states. So for us, it's like guerrilla warfare. They have been disseminated, they don't have a base, so they just come and go. What we are concerned about now is to get these people out safe and healthy. That's what we're interested in. And you know, whatever we have to do, the lives of these actors are key, critical for us. So it's not something that we have to just rush. They are putting all their professionalism in place. Thank God some of them are out, but everybody has to be out. Not just, and we will not want to display and show you anybody for their safety and for not to disclose their facial. But what is key is that we are already getting some of them out, but we want to get everybody out.
A statement released by the Edo State Public Relations Officer Chidi Nwabuzo on Sunday said the kidnappers were armed with AK-47 rifles. The Edo State government has, however, called for calm from residents. The Igweben train station attack is coming less than a year after terrorists ambushed an Abuja-Kaduna train in Kateri, Kaduna State, killing 8 persons and abducting scores of passengers, the last of whom were only released 7 months later. The task force set up against quackery and illegal health facilities in Cross River State has arrested an 84-year-old fake surgeon who has been performing illegal surgical services in Bekwara local government area of the state. Head of the task force and special advisor to the Cross River State Governor on Health Matters, Dr. David Ochie, who led the team that made the arrest, said 7 other persons have been apprehended and their illegal clinics sealed up in Yala and Ogoja local government areas. Dr. Ochie said the fake clinics were raided following tip-off of suspicious death and defrauding of members of the public through ridiculous surgeries.
Unfortunately, some died as a result of consultations from that fake facility, where the man who has never been to medical school or has any certification is working in collaboration with several other quacks who have no certification either as nurses or pharmacists or lab scientists, as they all are, including those who even do ultrasound scanning for him in that facility. We have completed the sealing of that place as we speak and gone ahead to arrest Mr. Simon Okuta and handed him to the police for purpose of prosecution.
Actually a challenge for us. I will pray that now that we have started the fight, I think the message will be sent to them.
Some of the victims who fell prey to the nefarious act called on the governor, Ben Ayade, to immediately intervene in their health needs.
When I walk, my bone is not sitting on the ankle; it's sitting out of the ankle, you know. So I just wonder why, how you can harm a human being.
I cannot sit. I cannot stand. This is just where I'm lying, helplessly.
The chairman of the task force said 70 illegal hospitals and medical facilities have been sealed up so far, while 25 persons are currently facing prosecution.